The number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
To what degree do teachers and students who use the hearing assistive technology use the system consistently and take advantage of the high end of hearing and academic benefits? Identify and explain hearing assistive technologies in the classroom, specifically the Personal Frequency Modulated System, FM. The purpose of the assessment was to identify concerns and indicators that would lead to the discrepancy between a desired outcome and the present state of FM use. The personal FM system consists of a transmitter microphone that's used by the teacher or the speaker, and a receiver that's used by the listener. The receiver transmits the sound to your ear, or if you wear a hearing aid or a cochlear implant, the sound transmits to your ear. This works much in the same way as an FM transmitter radio. The signal is broadcasted to the ear, and the system has different frequencies. This allows the teacher or instructor to change the frequency or channel to allow for different listeners in the learning audience. By adjusting the volume and clarity through sound checks, the student receives the signal, your voice, as if you were standing right beside them, no matter where you are and what else is going on around you. This message is received. The target population for this study included a student team at the DHH Cluster School and district specialists, educators, and parents who have worked with personal FM systems. The assessment analyzes and diagnoses the consistency of FM use relative to schools with 1 to 2 DHH students and a school designed to accommodate deaf and hard of hearing students. The assumption is that teachers have more consistency in the DHH Cluster School. A survey reflected 6 key areas of the study. These categories reflect concerns and indicators gathered from preliminary investigative emails, interviews, and observation. I wanted to know how FM users viewed consistency in use. After preliminary investigation, I based my research questions and survey questions on identified needs and issues. These indicators fell into 5 categories: knowledge, training, student factors, technology components, and teacher attitudes. I asked respondents 2 questions. Do you feel like you consistently use the FM system? And do you feel like other teachers are consistent in using FM systems? I found that 62% of teachers believed others did not use the system in the cluster school. while 80% believed they personally use the system consistently. I took an average of my 10 answers together so that the cluster school demonstrated 71% consistent in use of FM systems.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
I wanted to know if there was a difference between the DHH cluster school and the district schools in knowledge of the basic components of the personal FM system. I noticed a similar trend to the results gathered from training. The cluster school demonstrated a higher percent of teachers who perceived knowledge of the technology and its parts. What is the perception of the DHH team members concerning use of the systems? Perceived confidence and preparation decreases with the amount of training received. Furthermore, respondents reveal that the incidence of technological issues increases as training and knowledge decrease. Is the technology responsible for the inconsistent use in the classroom? According to survey responses and interview, it appears that the ease of use is part of the problem. Respondents indicate that it is not kid-friendly in a busy educational environment. Small pieces are often lost, microphones and smaller components become damaged. They also state that the technology and equipment fails to attach closely and securely to clothing, that devices are often dropped in transition, and one teacher expressed difficulty with devices working simultaneously. Finally, 93.75% of respondents believed that the technology is beneficial for deaf and hard of hearing students. This demonstrates that DHH team members buy into the use of personal frequency modulated systems. This assessment reveals that consistency of FM use is a problem with consistent and follow-up training and public awareness. This is a small percentage of students in the district, but they are a strong community. The deaf and hard of hearing culture has made available resources that are not always taken advantage of. It is because of the strength of this community that there are any resources at all. Their determination and passion for education has provided little gain in comparison with other organizations with much more representation. 1% is little, but they have a mighty roar. This is a needs assessment with hopes of providing the best learning environments and opportunities for our deaf and hard of hearing students. And I believe that begins by providing public awareness and education on the basic implications of hearing and benefits of assistive technology, and understand how these technologies function.